6th standard students, let us start new chapter number 5, understanding elementary shapes. Now introduction. All the shapes we see around us are formed using curves or lines. Already we studied in chapter number 4 also about curves and lines. We can see corners, edges, planes, open curves and closed curves in our surroundings. We organize them into line segments, angles, triangles, polygons and circles. We find that they have different sizes and measures. Let us now try to develop tools to compare their sizes. Measuring line segment. We have drawn and seen so many line segments. A triangle is made of 3. A quadrilateral of 4 line segments. Already we know about this. A line segment is a fixed portion of a line. That means the piece of line. This makes it possible to measure a line segment. This measure of each line segment is a unique number called its length. We use this idea to compare line segments. To compare any two line segments, we find a relation between their lengths. This can be done in several ways. Like when we compare the numbers, which one is greater? So we compare the digit in this way. We compare the length of the line segment. To compare any two line segments, we find a relation between their lengths. This can be done in several ways. Comparison by observation. So by observation we can see that line segment AB is greater than line segment CD. That means the measurement of line segment is AB is more than the measurement of line segment CD. You can see line segment AB is longer. By just looking at them, can you tell which one is longer? But you cannot always be sure about your usual judgment. You can see here, we have to measure if the difference is minutely difference is there then. But you cannot always sure about your usual judgment. For example, look at the adjoining segments. The difference in lengths between these two may not be obvious. This makes other ways of comparing necessary. In this adjacent figure, line segment AB and line segment PQ have the same length. This is not quite obvious. You can see that. So we need better method of comparing line segments. Comparison by tracing. To compare line segment AB and line segment CD, we use a tracing paper. Trace line segment CD and place the traced segment on AB. First draw and cover it. If it is longer, then you can see easily. Can you decide now which one among line segment AB and CD is longer? The method depends upon the accuracy in tracing the line segments. Moreover, if you want to compare with another length, you have to trace another line segment. This is difficult and you cannot trace the lengths every time you want to compare them. And time consuming method, first you will trace, then cover, then measure, then compare, and then actual difference you will get, but accurate difference we will not get. Now comparison using ruler and divider. Have you seen or can you recognize all the instruments in your instrument box? Among other things, you have a ruler and divider. When you purchase the compass box, in the compass box definitely you will get all these instruments. Note how the ruler is marked along one of its edge. It is divided into 15 parts. Each of these 15 parts is of length 1 centimeter. So 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. So 1 millimeter is equal to 0.1 centimeter. 2 millimeter is 0.2 centimeter and so on. 2.3 centimeter will mean 2 centimeter and 3 millimeter. Each centimeter is divided into 10 sub parts. You can see here. And in actual ruler, I'll show you. Now in this ruler you can see 0 to 1. 10 parts are there between. 5 parts, 5, 5, 10. Then 5, 5, 5, 10. In this way you can see. So 0 to 1, 1 centimeter. So 0.1 centimeter or 1 millimeter in this way. And here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what is this? Let us see in the textbook. 8 centimeters is divided into 10 subparts. Each subpart of the division of a centimeters is 1 millimeter. How many millimeters make 1 centimeter? 10 millimeter will make 1 centimeter. How will we write 2 centimeter, 3 millimeter? What do we mean by 7.7? That means 7 centimeter and 7 millimeter. Place the 0 mark of the ruler at A. Read the mark against B. This gives the length of AB. So see here, 5, approximately 6 centimeter, or 5.9 or 8. So 5.8 centimeter. So we can write length of AB is equal to 5.8 centimeter, or more simply is AB equal to 5.8. There is a room for errors even in this procedure. The thickness of the ruler may cause difficulties in reading of the marks on it. Thickness of the ruler. I told you approximately 6 in this way. So now we will use other instrument. Think, discuss and write. What other errors and difficulties might we face? See here. If wrong eye position, correct eye position and wrong eye position, that means slanting, if we will write, we will see. Definitely we will make mistake. Now we will study about positioning error. What kind of errors can occur if viewing the mark on the ruler is not proper? How can one avoid it? Okay. Now positioning error. To get correct measure, the eye should be correct position. Straight. Wrong eye position from the slanting. Just vertically above the mark. Otherwise errors can happen due to the angular viewing. So this type of mistake if we want to avoid, let's see. Can we avoid this problem? Is there a better way? Let us use the divider to measure the length. First, open the divider, initial point to end points, then measure with the help of ruler. So correct measurement we will get. Now open the divider, place the end point of one of its arm at A and the end points of the second arm at B. Taking care that opening of the divider is not disturbed, leave the divider and place it on the ruler. Ensure that one end point is at the 0 mark of the ruler. Now read the mark against the other end points. So easily we can read exact to 5 centimeter. The measurement of the line segment AB is 5 centimeter. Now try this. Take any postcard. Use the above technique to measure its 2 adjacent sides. 2 adjacent sides, that means this common vertex should be there. So when you will see in the postcard 2 adjacent sides, you will measure. Select any 3 objects having a flat top. Measure all sides of the top using a divider and a ruler. So 3 flat objects, you can take piece of paper and newspaper, okay, and different things also you can take. Children, let us start exercise 5.1. What is the disadvantage in comparing line segments by mere observation? So in the mere observation, if approximately slight difference in the line segments, then easily by observation it is not possible which line segment is smaller or longer than the other. Now second question. Why is it better to use a divider than a ruler while measuring the length of a line segments? Divider is better option than a ruler. Why? Because wrong eye position. If we will see from here, so maybe we can, the chances is we can read the wrong length. But when we measure by divider and then with the help of ruler we measure the divider, accurate length of the line segment we will get. Now third question. Draw any line segment, say line segment AB. Take any point C lying in between A and B. Measure the length of line segment AB, line segment BC and line segment AC. Is AB equal to AC plus CB? Children, you will do, I will explain only. Okay. Now you will solve. Note, if A, B, C are any 3 points on a line such that AC plus CB equal to AB, then we can be sure that C lies between A and B. So let us do. So in question number 3, what you will do? First, draw a line segment AB. If you want to measure, measure it. If you don't want to measure, don't measure. Now take any point C on the line segment. Now measure A to C. So whatever length you are getting, so line segment AC equal to, in the place of question mark you will write the length. Now BC, whatever length you are getting with the help of ruler or divider, you will write here. Okay. Now AB, whole length you will measure. So write here. Suppose that I have measured this length is 8 centimeter. Okay. So write. Now in the next step, what you will do? AC plus BC. Whatever measurement you are getting, in place of AC you will write, and BC you will write. Then add here. So if you are getting the length of measurement AB, so we can write this. So it's proved that. If we will take any point on the line segment, and if we will add into this AC plus BC, the length of whole line segment we will get. Now fourth question. If A, B, C are 3 points on a line such that AB equal to 5, BC equal to 3 and AC equal to 8 centimeter, which one of them lies between the other two? So let us start on the green board. Now see here. Suppose that AB equal to 5 centimeter. You will draw, children, in your interleaf notebook. BC, from B to C you will take length 3 centimeter. Now given already, you can write here. So on the lining page you will write, and on the blank page you will draw. Now AB plus BC. AC is already given. AB plus BC, 5 plus 3, that means 8 centimeter, that means the length of AC. That means AB plus BC equal to AC. So definitely B lies between the points A and C. Now question number 5. Verify whether D is the midpoint of AG. Okay. So on the green board we will see. For this, what we will do? You will copy the figure from the textbook. Now here you can see 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit. Okay. From A to D. Then D to G. First unit, second unit, 3 unit. Now AD plus DG. So AD 1, 2, 3. DG 1, 2, 3. So total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A to G. So AD plus DG, 3 plus 3, that means 6 units, equal to AG. So D is the midpoint of line segment AG. Because you can see here midpoint. That's why 3 left side, because 0 the left. They are starting from the point A to B, B to C, C to D. Now see in the 6th question, if B is the midpoint of AC, AC, B is the midpoint, and C is the midpoint of BD, BD. Where A, B, C, D lie on the straight line, say why AB equal to CD. See here, B is the midpoint, so AB equal to BC, BC equal to CD. Now rest of the part we will see on the green board. Now first we will write, given B is the midpoint of line segment AC and C is the midpoint of line segment BD. So B is the midpoint, so AB plus BC, both the parts will be equal. Similarly, C is the midpoint of BD, so BC equal to CD. Now see here, AB equal to BC, BC equal to CD. So all these three equal. So AB equal to BC, BC equal to CD. That means AB equal to CD. Clear? This part is equal to this part is equal to this part. So all the three parts are equal. Now draw 5 triangles and measure their sides. Check in each case if the sum of the lengths of any two sides is always less than the third side. So one I will explain, then you will draw and you will measure and then you will do yourselves. One I am solving for you. Children, the 7th question, draw 5 triangles and measure their sides. Check in each case if the sum of the lengths of any two sides is always, it should be greater than instead of less than, greater than the third side. So let us start. Now for this, what you will do, you will draw in the Interleaf notebook on the blank page, triangle ABC you will draw. Then measure the length of AB, measure the length of BC and CA. Okay, whatever lengths you are getting, you will write here. Now you will add first two sides. Okay, so result you will get. Then compare with AC. It is less than or greater than. Whatever sign you are getting, you will write here. Definitely greater than. Do correction in the 7th question. Here it is written less than, but you will write greater than. Definitely you will AB plus BC, when you will add, the length of AB plus BC will be greater than the length of AC. Now AB plus BC we add. Now AB plus AC. So now in the second case you will add AB plus CA. Length you will write here. After addition you will write length in centimeter. Then you will check the third side. The left side is now BC. So you will write BC. And here smaller or greater than. You will write whatever sign is appropriate sign you will put. I am telling you greater than sign will be there, but you will practically you will do and you will first send on my personal WhatsApp number. Then you will solve in the Interleaf notebook. Now BC plus CA. So BC, whatever length of BC, whatever length of CA, you will add in centimeter, you will get the answer. Then compare with the third side. So left side after BC and CA, the left side is AB. So you will put appropriate sign. You will solve this question for 5 triangles. Clear? So here 5.1 is finished.